Hello, everybody in 3314. I'm James Jurwitz, a communications media major at University of Houston downtown, and this is my research project. Humans are social animals. Socializing is a biological need for satisfying survival on the planet. Film creates social opportunities. Film is storytelling. So when you talk about it with peers, you yourself are partaking in a form of storytelling, which is a very important functional part of human culture. Film is also an art form. Therefore, film is a wonderful representation of the human condition. This is also why my study is important. Also, we need to save movie theaters. Film buffs absolutely adore cinemas, and if they can't keep in business, then their social currency would greatly suffer. How many times have you told someone about a movie that you went to see on the weekend, or even during the week? In my annotated bibliography, or my literature review, article number 1 is called "In the Dark Cube, Movie Theater Context Enhances the Valuation and Aesthetic Experience of Watching Films." What I focus on from this article is the title. The cinemas enhance the valuation. This means there is a value in watching cinema. The second article, "Cinemas May Be Closed, 22 Short Scenes About Movie Going Gone." This article is about, if cinemas do close, where does that leave film buffs? This peer-reviewed article talks about cinema closure. My third article, "Does television entry decrease the number of movie theaters?" And the question in this article is, will TV or does TV challenge and compete with cinemas? My fourth article, "The Business of Show Business, Act 2, Appraising the Movie Theaters." This literature can explain the business side of cinema. The process is explained, offering a different perspective. The fifth article, "Hollywood Studio Filmmaking in the Age of Netflix, A Tale of Two Industrial Logics." The question here is the Hollywood studio system sustainable? Film buffs also watch Netflix, but does the studio system offer a better product? The sixth article, "Non-Theatrical Film Experience and Film Collecting in the Digital Age." This article examines and involves research information about entertainment users. The seventh article, "Technological Change and Managerial Challenges in the Movie Theater Industry." This article explains cinema evolution and moviegoers. How will film buffs receive these changes? The eighth article, "Social Media Goes to the Movies, Fear of Missing Out, Social Capital, and Social Motivations of Cinema Attendance." This is probably my most important and helpful articles that I found, because social capital is the main topic of the article and also my research paper. The ninth article, "Word of Mouth, Early Predictor of Audience Engagement," is a great article because it deals with communication as a tool to evaluate and advance engagement. As for my hypothesis for my research project, I looked at film buff knowledge as a form of social currency. So my hypothesis is there is a positive relationship between being a movie buff and having social currency. This includes the ability to hold a conversation with perfect strangers about film. For the method that I used to complete my research for the film and social currency relationship, I used the survey method to collect my data. 7 questions for the level of film buff the subject is, and 7 questions for how or if film buffs possess social currency. My research consisted of a scale with a slider. The scale was from 1 to 5, which was strongly disagree to strongly agree. This is also called a Likert scale. All of my research is quantitative. The results were taken and changed into numbers. I used the bivariate correlation, which deals with relationships, the relationship of being a film buff and having social currency. Is there a relationship here? Well, as it turns out, there is a relationship. There is a positive relationship between social currency and film buffs. These findings are statistically significant. The positive skew and correlation show that there is proof of a relationship here. A strong moderate correlation exists. The R, or correlation, is 0.62, and the P, or significance level, is less than 0.001. On average, the numbers are above the midpoint, which is also called a positive skew. My mean, or average, for the results is 3.0623 and 3.3359. And the standard deviation of the results are 0.79593 and 0.70487. The implications of this study are that it was strictly college students who believed film buffs possess social currency. The implication is that college students value cinema as well as people with vast cinematic knowledge. When it comes to limitations, it was only college students from the Houston area. It is not known how other areas or colleges would react to the survey questions. Future directions could include a stronger focus on cinema as a positive cultural art form. With this stronger focus, cinema could provide a cascade of social currency for the masses. And that was my research draft project, and I hope you all enjoyed it and look forward to y'all's feedback. Thank you so much. Have a great day.